Hunt for shoes. I lost mine in a house fire just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, a few weeks.
No.
Like 4 months ago.
4 months, Jesus. When I was trying to wear at a nice get-together.
Well, that's fine, sir. Like I said, just don't bother any people that live out there. There ain't many. But I would steer clear, and some of them can be a little standoffish with their rifles. You know what I mean? Like trespassers, that kind of thing. Sometimes they'll start shooting before they start talking. So, see a hut or something, just kind of steer clear of it.
I sure will.
And be careful out there, especially in the deep bayou, kind of gestures in that direction. Man, get lost out there in the heartbeat. There's water moccasins, there's alligators, not to mention there's about as many mosquitoes as you're going to want.
Oh, sounds delightful. Should I get a guide to make sure I don't get lost?
That's not a bad idea. I'll tell you what, the Cajuns, they know that place better than anybody in town, probably. You're going to go for the deep bayou. And they put up a reward for some of these missing folk. There's 2 men and a woman gone missing over the last month. So if you spot a body or something out there, note location, come back and let us know. They might have just got lost out there, but some strange. Some stuff was found. Some stuff was found that was dropped. That we assume is from some of them.
So, yeah. I'll make sure to stay careful and stay away from any huts.
That's right. Don't bother any people out there. You probably won't even run into anybody. But, and be careful with people out there, too. All right?
Will do, Sheriff.
Nice to talk to you, Mr. McCree.
Yeah.
Very
it
good.
was nice meeting you, Sheriff Dundee.
Step in any time.
Will do.
Okay. As you leave, you walk out of the sheriff's office. You see locals sipping Coca-Colas in the shades of porches. And they kind of give you they're looking at you. You're new, something different in town. And then suddenly a horrific sound is heard. A howling cry that sounds like a wolf dragged by a burning hook in its belly. Fades into stridulating noise like a gigantic cicada call. A paunchy, red-faced man. Where are you, paunchy, red-faced man? This gentleman, in torn clothing, stained with sweat and swamp waters, running up the muggy street, staggering and looking behind him. He's wild-eyed with terror. He yells out, "Oh, Lord, somebody please help me, help me!" And then suddenly 2 terrifying creatures lope into town with blazing speed.
Is it safe to assume I have my pistol on me?
I'm guessing no, because you didn't say you wanted to carry it around town. Were you expecting there to be something happening here? In the town?
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't expect trying to be assassinated.
That's the things that are chasing him.
Those are some ugly looking, well, it said dog hunt.
Bony, four-legged things glistening with froth from their fanged jaws, their eyes glazed with sickly whitish film. Across the street, 2 farmers swear and a young woman shrieks. The creatures run the stranger down in the steamy noonday sun and rip his throat with their deformed maws. Man gives a long, whimpering screams as arterial blood turns the whitish foams on their muzzles a bright pink. Sheriff Dundee comes just bursting out of his office, drawing his sidearm, kind of pushes you out of the way because you just walked out and you're just like, now what do I do? And all of a sudden, he opens fire.
Kind of inching away from the sheriff.
Okay, he opens fire. The thing growls, the bullets dig into their hides, and then they race back up the street towards the tree line as he's desperately reloading.
Which direction would that be?
Towards the bayou.
Towards the bayou.
Boom, straight up towards the bayou. These are all dirt roads here too, by the way.
Okay.
So your tracking will work on dirt roads if you want. You two can make me a listen check. You're probably close to half a mile, 3/4 of a mile away by the time all this shit goes down.
Pretty sure.
Sanity check.
Yeah.
You missed it by 4?
Yeah.
You already say you made it?
Yeah.
You think you hear gunshots coming from back from town? Several. They're not boom, 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 but there's some kind of gunshots.
Players. Oh, God.
Did you make a sanity check?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, 0.
8%.
Let's see how badly shaken the sheriff is real quick. He is okay. He runs over to the man. What do you want to do?
I'm going to head over to the man, too.
Okay. Let's see. He struggles to breathe with his ruined windpipe for several long seconds before he dies.
Tragic.
Sheriff Brody searches him. Not Brody. Sheriff Dundee searches him, finds a wallet, checks it for identification.
Would I be able to see this over his shoulder?
Sure, make me spot hidden though, to see if you can make out any details, because it's like trying to read some tiny, tiny things. You made it? Okay. Lawrence Brody is the name that he finds on one of the IDs. United States Treasury Department. Man was carrying a standard issue .38 caliber revolver. Sheriff Dundee breaks it open. All the bullets are gone.
Yeah.
Just empty shells in the gun.
Unloaded them. Probably.
He calls over a couple of farmers to take the body and put it on a porch, and then he heads back to his office with the wallet and the pistol well, he's just heading back to his office.
Yeah, while he turns around, I'd like to just interject.
Mm-hmm.
Sheriff Dundee, I also like to try to hunt some exotic findings. You wouldn't mind if I tried to bag whatever those were?
Those damn dogs? No, yeah, you kill those damn things. You see them. Good luck with that. Did you see? And one of the farmers who comes over, yeah, did you see that? They bullets. They just didn't even slow those things down. Damn, that was terrifying.
All right. Well, thank you for your permission, Sheriff.
He's very shaken, obviously. He's pale.
I'm visibly excited.
Okay, sure.
Oh, well, not that excited, but with a wry smile.
Okay, so you're ready to do this. All right. Yep. He just reminds you, don't be just carrying an open gun around in town. That's the only thing that he wants. And then he rushes off towards the sheriff's office.
I go into the hotel.
A couple of farmers go ahead and move the body over onto a porch and then cover it up with like a little tarp, as you run to the hotel. Run to the hotel?
I'm gonna walk quickly. Yeah, walk with purpose.
Hey, you see a postman.
The Carowinds walk.
The Carowinds walk?
Yeah, no, I can get around that part anywhere.
There's a postman. Spot him. You can spot him.
Spot him for the postman.
Anyway, you guys heard gunshots. Yeah, wait. Tell me if you make this roll.
Got it.
You did get it?
Yeah.
He's wearing a ring on his ring finger. You just happen to notice
on his marriage ring hand? Or
no, the non-one. Am I doing the marriage ring?
No, left is marriage.
Right, okay, yeah, on his ring finger. Same where you were wearing yours. Just looks like that. You just catch a glimpse of it, so give it back quick.
Okay.
Because he's just walking by doing mail. Okay, did you guys hear the shots?
I did.
Dead?
No, I'm just conserving energy.
Okay. You guys heard the Yorie heard the shots.
Yeah, I heard the
Yorie heard shots come from back in town. Bang, 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 bang. It's like 5 or 6 quick shots in quick succession.
So they're behind us, away from...
Pretty far away.
Opposite. Yeah, I'm going to keep heading towards the...
Okay.
Trading post.
Mangrove Trading Post. You guys arrive at Mangrove Trading Post. Where the fuck is Mangrove? There it is. The Mangrove Trading Post is looks like it's an old farm. A number of shacks have been built around it. There is an electric line going to it. There are strings of colorful Christmas lights outside and plenty of advertising signs for Coca-Cola, Camel cigarettes, other brand names. There are buckets of live night crawlers, frogs, and prawns for bait or cooking. An old wind-up phonograph and a newish radio sit side by side on the porch. The phonograph is playing some kind of banjo music. Hand-painted signs abound. Mango Trading Post, hot gumbo, coffee, repair de voiture. Some are in French. Do either of you speak French?
Nope.
Okay.
I considered it, but I didn't.
Okay. Some are in French. There we go. That's what you see. There's a lot, there's like at least a dozen dirty disheveled, bearded men in there.
Are they like brown people, or they're just...
No, white people. Yeah. You have no idea. Joe would have the same kind of assumptions about Cajuns and not be sure. They're talking in French, most of them, with each other. They go silent as you come in. A couple of them stand up. And, one says, can I help you? We got the gumbo. We got cigarettes. We got other things. If you know what I mean.
Yes, I'm checking out the area. You wouldn't happen to know about any people digging for oil in these parts?
I do not know digging for oil. He speaks French to some of the other men in there. They're all shaking their heads. One guy goes, oh yeah. He starts talking French, and they like jabber back and forth. They got heads or tails. Or says, oh well, Yorie. He says that he heard the rumors of people out in the bayou. They were digging, but we don't go in the bayou. No, bad juju out in the bayou.
You said your friend Pierre saw people digging?
Yeah, there were a group of men in tents, but he's not sure exactly where. He was hunting, isn't it? Frogs. He was hunting frogs.
I mean, it makes sense.
We have good frogs. They talk delicious. Is that what your character says?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like, he laughed. I was like, that makes sense.
It's just the way he said it made it seem like he was like, what are you hunting? I was like, oh right, frogs.
Yeah, no, that's what it did sound like.
Anyway, he's like, you don't go in the bayou. There's a bad time in the bayou.
You've never seen these men around here before? No people from Montegut over there?
They all kind of, when you say that, he goes, Montegut. And they're all like, The people from Montegut do not like us here. We came from when the Mississippi flooded. We had no place to go. We came here.
No. You shall inherit the earth, sir.
Oh, that is what the Bible says. Yes, that's what the Bible says. But in the meantime, 3 of us have gone missing. There's a little more jabbering back and forth that you can't make heads or tails of.
What happened to the missing people? Do you know?
He points to another gentleman. There's 2 others who have walked up, and have been listening in the background, and they walk up to you now. One is, they're both young. There's one of them. They both have beards. One has a light beard, one has a dark beard.
So when they say Cajuns, they just mean actual swamp people, French swamp people.
That would be your guess, yes.
Sweet.
Like the Pineys of New Jersey, or rednecks that live in the middle of nowhere. I'm Jacques. Don't turn these over yet. The other one says Andre Paul.
Can I turn his over?
No, because that's just his first name.
You said Andre Paul.
Yeah, that's his first name.
His first name is Andre Paul.
It's Andre Paul.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't given you a
Donald Douglas.
They both look kind of sad.
Frenchman.
Even experienced swamp hands like us do not know exactly what happened to certain people who have gone missing, like Sylvain Lepard, Philippe Montier, and Jean-Marie. They went missing. The sheriff has files on them, but he is done looking at them. He doesn't want to look anymore.
The police never help. They only protect the rich.
First guy translates. They're all like, they're all like agreeing with you.
Did these people go missing out in the bayou?
Sylvain Lepard was the first. A month ago. Let's see, hold on a second. He used to live here with the Fourniers. And he kind of gestures towards the back where those shacks are, you're guessing. And then Jean-Marie de la Salle. The other one says, this guy says, Jean-Marie Blondie, we'll call him. That's, what the hell is his name? Some of this information is kind of scattered. Here we go. Jacques says, Jean-Marie de la Salle. She was 2 weeks ago. Disappeared. That.
Out Out of this camp?
In the bayou. She was going in the bayou. And then there was Philippe. He says, and then Jean-Paul says, or, damn it, Andre Paul says, and then there's Philippe Montegut. He was well regarded. He would work at the railroads to make money. As you can see, we do not have much. We make him do it as best we can. Wait, are you searching for them? What's on? A reward has been offered.
Yes,
You look at these
I
people.
understand.
If they can afford $200, you don't think they can afford $200.
Yeah.
They are like wearing shitty clothes. They're obviously not groomed. They probably don't have running water out here. It looks like it's like a Hooverville before Hoovervilles.
But,
Here's the information you can glean about the missing people.
okay. Y'all
Basically.
on the bayou?
You find Sylvain Lepac, was 29, male.
Yeah, I know.
He was brown hair, brown eyes. He was unemployed. Reported missing a month ago, and he had been in Montegut. They don't know why, but he had just disappeared.
In Montegut?
He had been in Montegut and then disappeared. You know what I mean? Well, they're out here, so he could have been walking back or something. Going through the bayou would be a shortcut out here from Montegut. Slightly.
But they said they don't want to do it. I wouldn't guess.
Yeah, they don't particularly want to. Philippe Montegut was black hair, brown eyes, neatly trimmed mustache. He had very short hair. He was a laborer, Houma Railroad yards. He used to walk up to Houma every day to work. I mean, good work ethic.
Great guy.
He was reported missing 3 weeks ago. Again, last seen in Montague. There's rumors that he'd gone to buy a bag of 10-penny nails, and the bag and his shoe were found.
One shoe?
In the bayou, just one shoe, his left shoe. They do know that. And he was actually kind of liked by some of the people in town. They don't know who reported him missing from town. Somebody from town reported him missing. And then Jean-Marie de Salle was 17, brown hair, green eyes. He describes her to a T. Simple green dress, apron and shoes, cherubic features.
Oh.
She was reported
Word
missing
that people use commonly.
2 weeks ago, about 18 days ago. Last seen in the company of young Delbert Crosby, age 16. This guy says he thinks that they were lovers. Crosby has left town. His parents have sent him away to relatives in Lafayette.
The 16-year-old?
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. So that's some of the information you get on these people that are missing. If you saw people, you could probably get, if you see them, you're probably going to be able to identify them from the descriptions these two people
Oh,
gave.
okay.
To mangrove tree. Here we go. Somebody's brought you some gumbo and blackened fish while y'all were talking.
Oh.
Are you there too, Yorie?
Somebody's playing the Zydeco in the background.
I don't know what that
I don't
is.
know what it is either. Someone look up Zydeco on the internet.
Zydeco?
Zydeco. Zydeco.
Zydeco.
I'm guessing it's like
Zydeco.
what are those fucking things you put? It's like a box that has a bunch of strings and you're like all up and down it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking
I know
about?
what you're talking about.
I can't think what those are called either.
That swamp music, though.
Yeah, and all these people seem real friendly. Even the people who only speak French, some of them start talking to you like you can understand them. Oh, it's a freaking accordion.
That's not what I was thinking.
Is it?
Yeah. So it looks like like a variation on it.
Like a simple one?
Yeah. Like it's not as big.
Interesting. Yeah, it's an accordion. A Zydeco. Somebody's playing the Zydeco quietly in the background while you're talking after a certain amount of time. And like I said, some of the Cajuns start talking to you in French like you can understand. One guy starts to talk to you, And then he starts talking louder and slower. Like, that will help. Yeah, it doesn't, so he eventually gives up. But they all seem very friendly. They're giving you some gumbo. You don't expect these folks can afford to give much of anything. And there are prices up there, but they don't say anything about you paying. Okay. They seem very excited to have you here if you're looking for those three. Try to help them.
I'm gonna. Last thing I want to ask them before I just have some look around and peruse what they got on display and stuff is if I'm looking to go out into the bayou to go look for tent people or missing people, where should I go? Like, I'm not gonna know my way around there. I'm gonna ask them for where should I go? Where
they seem very worried about it. There's a lot of jabbering in French when they tell these guys what you just said, and they're like, they're we don't know. The bayous are big, but you watch out for the witch man. There's a witch man out there. They all look at and he's translated for the French people. One of the guys just kind of like does like this, just puts his hand over his ears and just closes his eyes. He just like shuts down. And other people are looking around real nervous. People are watching the door. Man, they start like there's an argument breaks out. Like no, somebody, no. You know, that kind of thing. It gets a little heated and then it calms down. And this guy finally is like, he's Ibn Murrow. He's a master of dead spirits, evil things, over the moon.
What do you say his name was?
Ibn Murrow.
Ibn?
E-B-E-N. Murrow.
Oh, damn, that was a bad stop.
We don't know where. We live out there. If he finds you, kill you.
What does this witch man look like?
Nobody's seen him. Julia? There's more jabbering in French. He's not been seen for years, but we know he's out there. We know he is out there. He will kill you. He probably took all of them. He probably took them all for his terrible affairs. Deeds. Here, we. You should probably just. One of them says you should probably just go home. No. You know, another argument breaks out. They can give you a guide, maybe, but everybody seems scared to death of the deep bayou.
Yeah.
They don't know anything about any wildcatters. You do find that out too.
Okay.
Except for that one guy that said he saw some guys pitching tents out there somewhere, and that's about all you can get on that.
I'm gonna ask: is there anywhere else that you think I should start looking if the bayou's not a good spot?
There's farms all down this road, past the mangrove trading post that run right by the bayou. Maybe somebody in one of the farms knows something. That's the only thing they can think of.
All right.
The sheriff says he's been looking, but he hasn't gone out to the deep bayou. Nobody does, and they're pretty worried. At one point, this guy takes you aside and notes that that's actually Jacques Dessalles.
Oh.
That was Jean-Marie's. That's Jean-Marie's husband.
Jeez.
He kind of tells you that in confidence. 19. He's like in his early 20s.
That's 20s that I'm looking at?
Yeah.
I mean, like, he just looks like
The
a kid
beard.
with a huge beard.
Yeah, the beard makes him look a lot older. That guy does look pretty young.
I was at a very far distance over here. I was thinking something like Amish.
Yep. So,
Sheriff's office, I couldn't tell from there.
So he kind of tells you that Android Paul tells you that in confidence, and he also notes that Philippe Montegut, his dad, he went missing.
And I was a well-respected worker person.
Yes, very well respected. He says a lot of the Cajuns, he lets you also know that a lot of the Cajuns didn't like Jean-Marie because they thought she was disgraceful, especially if she's going around the 16-year-old. Yeah. Which 16 is probably the legal age, so it's not like anything to do with age. It's just like she's married, but she's going in town to fool around with a non-Cajun
With
boy.
the rich people.
Oh, he was non-Cajun.
Yes, the kid she was fooling around with was from town. He's not a Cajun.
Alright.
If
Well,
that's true, and he thinks it is.
I think I'm good talking to these people. I'm gonna say my goodbyes and I'm gonna go around the shops.
Yorie, were you kind of with him?
Yeah.
You got some gumbo too.
Okay. I was
You were just
also
kind of being
around.
quiet. You look around the shop.
Yeah.
You don't get gumbo if you look around the shop.
That's fine.
That's fine. They've got all kinds of stuff for sale here. At one point, one of them that speaks English approaches you and asks, what you're looking for. Maybe some. You don't like beer, do you?
I was looking for some waiters.
They don't have anything like that.
Any high boots.
Nope.
Any machetes.
No.
Uh,
There is another general store in town, like a hardware store in town. You did see the hardware store in town. This place is more like crafty stuff.
Gotcha.
Make it yourself.
Yeah, and there's some neat things here, and all these people look like they need money desperately. So you could just steal the shit out of here and
No. You look like they need money. Don't pay for your stuff.
They look like they need money. Take everything.
yes, but his character is on the fence.
Oh yeah,
As
no,
far
you're
as, like,
thief,
that
I
goes.
forgot.
Thief is such.
You're such a
Thief
strong
is such an
boy.
ugly word. I prefer entrepreneur.
I am a purveyor of things
A
that are
serial
not mine.
liberator.
Maybe that was good. I like
Cereal
serial
liberator. All I
liberator.
steal is cereal. Okay, what else? They're not bugging you, but they're asking. Somebody asked you if you wanted to buy beer. Obviously, they have beer here. Most of the rest of the stuff is crafty stuff, food. They don't have a whole lot of name brand stuff, even though there's like name brand signs outside on the building.
Yeah.
There's no Coca-Cola for sale here. There's like a cheap knockoff, like RC type cola. I don't know if RC Cola was around yet or not.
This is Cajun Cola.
I don't know. It's a knockoff brand. It's like Dr.
Slightly
Pepper as
spicier.
opposed to Dr. Pepper. Actually, the spicy Cajun food's not real popular yet.
Gotcha.
So you're probably not gonna. You'll find it here, but the restaurants in town, you're guessing, you've never heard of any Cajun food, so it's doubtful they'll have it.
Now I was talking about the cola. The knockoff cola. It's slightly spicy.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's a spicy cola.
Let's see if there's anything else of
I
interest.
think I've had one of those before.
Spicy
It was a
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola that came from like an international section. It was spicy.
I was gonna say.
Is it good?
That's,
I can't remember. It's
I
been
don't
too
like the
long.
idea
I
of
was,
spicy
I was gonna
Coke,
say,
right?
have you ever had, what is it? There is actually like a national chain cola that's what it's branded as, is a spicy
Cola. It's
yeah,
a spicy cola. Okay, so yeah, you might be able to talk one of them into being a guide, Joel. Maybe it would be. You'd have to use
Oh,
a
it's
skill
Mr. Pibb.
to get them,
That's
like a
what it is.
persuade or a fast talk or something.
I'm pretty good at that. but
Okay, so if you
my-
want, you don't have to do it right now.
I'm gonna wait on it.
Right.
Where they got?
What do you mean?
What my interest? They got? All right. I want to look for a couple things.
Mhm.
Just I'll probably buy some Coca-Colas from them.
They don't have Coca-Cola.
Well,
They have like the
Coca-Cola.
knockoff cola.
Oh,
No, remember?
That's fine.
Yeah, there's a sign out front that says Coca-Cola, but they don't have any.
that's fine.
All this is like knockoff, cheap ass. It's like Walmart type of purchasing money.
I don't care. I'm just buying
Okay,
a
yeah.
couple to support. The
Yeah, you can buy
support us.
Coca-Cola.
Do they have any weird
Do that.
stuff? Like looks like it would be weird talisman-y stuff.
No,
Say crap.
there's some crafty stuff like somebody's carved a frog and it's like 20
I'll take a
cents
frog.
or something like that, or gators, little carved stuff. It's mostly knick-knacky touristy stuff.
Got any dogs?
So that kind of thing. There's probably some like dogs, like a carved dog.
I was joking.
Oh.
Like the guys in the street.
No.
Hey, got any
That's a
dogs?
stretch call of those dogs, I'm thinking.
No, these
I
people.
will buy a frog though.
Yeah, you can buy a little frog. It probably costs like 20 cents.
Okay.
Might even be able to talk them down to 15.
Oh, fast talk.
You don't even have to make a roll if you want to try to talk them down. Alright, you're just gonna pay for it. Yeah. They seem. Oh yeah. One guy jabbers on in French when he sees it get sold. Like he's telling you about it, but
I don't get it.
If you think of a tourist place, it's basically what these people can make to try to sell, to try to stay on their feet. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I'll just get my couple of colas and I'll
Mhm.
head back to town.
Okay. You guys are walking down.
Real quick, because we'll probably need to know, because apparently there is going to